Sleep Toolkit for Optimizing Sleep and Sleep Timing, Part 1. Introduction and Hook. What if I told you that one of the most powerful tools for improving your energy, mood, focus, memory, weight, and even your long-term health isn't a supplement, a workout program, or a special diet? It's something you do every single night. Sleep. Yet millions of people wake up feeling exhausted, groggy, and unmotivated, even after spending 8 hours in bed. Why does this happen? Why do some people wake up energized while others struggle to get through the day? And what if there was a science-backed sleep toolkit that could help you optimize not only how long you sleep, but when you sleep? Today, we're diving deep into the sleep toolkit for optimizing sleep and sleep timing. You'll learn how sleep works, why sleep timing matters just as much as sleep duration, the hidden mistakes that may be destroying your sleep quality, and practical strategies you can start using tonight. Stay until the end, because one simple habit discussed later could completely transform the way you sleep. Let's begin. The hidden power of sleep. Imagine two people. Both spend 8 hours in bed every night. Person A wakes up refreshed, focused, and productive. Person B wakes up tired, irritable, and dependent on caffeine. What's the difference? The answer often isn't the number of hours slept. It's sleep quality and sleep timing. Sleep is not simply a period when your body shuts down. In reality, your brain becomes incredibly active. While you sleep, memories are organized, hormones are balanced, muscles repair themselves, the immune system strengthens, the brain removes waste products. Think of sleep as your body's overnight maintenance system. Without proper maintenance, performance suffers. Have you ever noticed how difficult it is to concentrate after a poor night's sleep? That's because sleep affects nearly every system in your body. Signs you may not be getting quality sleep. Many people assume they're sleeping well because they spend enough time in bed. But quality matters. Here are some common signs that your sleep may not be optimal. Waking up tired despite sleeping for several hours. Feeling sleepy during the day. Needing multiple alarms to wake up. Difficulty concentrating. Poor memory. Frequent mood swings. Increased cravings for sugary foods. Reduced motivation. Do any of these sound familiar? If so, your sleep toolkit may need an upgrade. Why sleep timing is so important. Here's something many people don't realize. Your body operates on an internal clock called the circadian rhythm. This biological clock controls sleep and wake cycles, hormone production, body temperature, digestion, energy levels. Your brain uses environmental signals to know when it's time to sleep and when it's time to wake up. The biggest signal? Light. When sunlight enters your eyes in the morning, your brain receives a powerful message. It's daytime. Be alert. When darkness arrives, the brain begins producing melatonin, a hormone that helps prepare your body for sleep. Now here's the problem. Modern life confuses this system. Bright screens, late-night scrolling, irregular schedules, and artificial lighting can disrupt your circadian rhythm. As a result, your body becomes unsure when it should sleep. Real-life example. Consider Sarah. She goes to bed at 10 p.m. during the week, but stays awake until 2 a.m. on weekends. On Monday morning, she feels terrible. Why? Because she essentially created a mini jet lag without leaving home. This phenomenon is often called social jet lag. Many people experience it every week without realizing it. Have you ever stayed up late on weekends and felt exhausted when the workweek started again? That's your circadian rhythm struggling to adapt. The first tool, consistent sleep schedule. If there is one habit that can dramatically improve sleep quality, it's consistency. Try going to bed and waking up at approximately the same time every day. Yes, even on weekends. Consistency helps train your biological clock. Over time, falling asleep becomes easier. Waking up becomes easier. Sleep quality improves. Think of it like training a pet. Your brain learns the routine and begins preparing for sleep automatically. Simple, powerful, often overlooked. The second tool, morning sunlight. Want a natural way to improve sleep tonight? Start tomorrow morning. This may sound strange, but one of the best ways to sleep better is to get sunlight shortly after waking up. Morning sunlight helps. Reset your circadian rhythm. Increase alertness. Improve mood. Support healthy melatonin production later at night. Even 10 to 20 minutes outside can make a difference. No supplements required. Just sunlight. How often do you get outside within the first hour after waking? Think about it. The third tool, manage evening light exposure. Now let's talk about the opposite side of the equation. Nighttime. Bright light exposure late in the evening can trick your brain into thinking it's still daytime. Common sources include smartphones, tablets, televisions, bright room lighting. This can delay melatonin production and make falling asleep harder. That doesn't mean you must live in darkness. But reducing bright light exposure 1 to 2 hours before bedtime can help your brain prepare for sleep naturally. Try dimming lights in the evening. Your brain notices. Common myth 1. Myth: I can catch up on sleep during the weekend. Reality: while extra sleep may help reduce some fatigue, it doesn't completely erase the effects of chronic sleep deprivation. Consistently poor sleep still affects health, mood, and performance. Think of sleep like nutrition. You can't eat unhealthy all week and completely fix everything with one healthy meal on Sunday. The same principle applies to sleep. The fourth tool, create a sleep environment. Your bedroom should support sleep. Unfortunately, many bedrooms are filled with distractions. Ask yourself, is your room too bright? Too noisy? Too warm? An ideal sleep environment is generally dark, quiet, comfortable, cool. Even small improvements can have a surprisingly large impact. Imagine trying to sleep while someone keeps turning on a flashlight every few minutes. That's essentially what excessive light can do to your sleeping brain. The fifth tool, limit caffeine strategically. Let's talk about one of the world's favorite substances, caffeine. Coffee can improve alertness and productivity, but timing matters. Caffeine stays in the body much longer than many people realize. Even afternoon caffeine may affect nighttime sleep in some individuals. If you're struggling with sleep, consider avoiding caffeine later in the day and observe whether your sleep improves. Everyone responds differently. Your body may be more sensitive than you think. What happens when sleep is chronically poor? Poor sleep isn't just about feeling tired. Over time, inadequate sleep has been linked to reduced concentration, increased stress, mood difficulties, weakened immune function, weight management challenges, higher risk of certain chronic health conditions. This is why sleep should never be viewed as wasted time. Sleep is an investment, and the returns are enormous. Transition. So far, we've explored why sleep matters and the first 5 tools for improving sleep quality and timing. But we're only getting started. Next, we'll uncover powerful strategies involving exercise, nutrition, stress management, bedtime routines, and surprising sleep myths that may be sabotaging your recovery without you even realizing it. Did you like this feature? Part 2. The sixth tool, exercise for better sleep. Have you ever noticed how well you sleep after a physically active day? That's not a coincidence. Regular exercise is one of the most effective natural sleep aids available. Physical activity helps reduce stress, improve mood, regulate circadian rhythms, increase sleep quality, promote deeper sleep. But timing matters. For some people, intense exercise very close to bedtime can make it harder to fall asleep because the body remains alert and energized. If late-night workouts affect your sleep, try exercising earlier in the day. Even a simple 30-minute walk can make a significant difference. Think about your daily routine. How much movement are you getting? Your sleep may be reflecting the answer. The seventh tool, master your evening routine. Many people expect their brains to instantly switch from full activity mode to sleep mode. But the brain needs time to transition. Imagine driving a car at full speed and suddenly slamming on the brakes. It doesn't feel smooth. The same thing happens when you work, scroll social media, watch stimulating content, or answer emails right until bedtime. Instead, create a wind-down routine. Examples include reading a book, gentle stretching, prayer or meditation, listening to relaxing music. These activities send a signal to the brain that sleep is approaching. The more consistently you follow this routine, the stronger the signal becomes. The eighth tool, control stress and anxiety. Let's talk about one of the biggest sleep destroyers, stress. Many people lie down physically tired but mentally wide awake. Their bodies are in bed, but their minds are still running marathons. Thoughts about work, family responsibilities, financial concerns, future plans. Sound familiar? Stress activates the body's alert system. This makes it difficult to relax and fall asleep. Some helpful strategies include journaling before bed. practicing gratitude, deep breathing, mindfulness exercises, creating tomorrow's to-do list before sleeping. Writing down worries can help move them out of your mind and onto paper. Simple, effective, science-backed, real-life example. Meet Ahmed. Every night, he spent an hour worrying about everything he needed to do the next day. His sleep suffered. One evening, he started writing tomorrow's tasks in a notebook before bed. Within weeks, he noticed something surprising. His mind felt calmer. Falling asleep became easier. Sometimes small habits create big results. The ninth tool, understand the role of food. Can what you eat affect your sleep? Absolutely. Heavy meals close to bedtime may cause discomfort and make sleep more difficult. Spicy foods may increase heartburn. Large amounts of sugar can affect energy levels. On the other hand, balanced nutrition throughout the day supports healthy sleep. Some general tips include: avoid very heavy meals right before bed. Stay hydrated during the day. Limit excessive sugar in the evening. Eat balanced meals containing protein, healthy fats, and fiber. Remember, there is no magical sleep food. Healthy sleep is usually the result of consistent habits rather than a single miracle solution. The 10th tool, use naps wisely. Naps can be helpful, but they can also become a problem. A short nap can improve alertness, boost mood, increase productivity. However, long naps late in the day may reduce sleep pressure, making it harder to fall asleep at night. If you enjoy naps, try keeping them relatively short and earlier in the day. Think of naps as a tool. Used correctly, they help. Used incorrectly, they can interfere with nighttime sleep. Common myth 2. Myth: everyone needs exactly 8 hours of sleep. Reality: sleep needs vary from person to person. Some healthy adults may need slightly more. Others may need slightly less. The goal isn't to chase a specific number. The goal is waking up refreshed, functioning well during the day, and maintaining good health. Quality and consistency matter just as much as quantity. Common myth 3. Myth: if I can't sleep, I should stay in bed until I do. Reality: lying awake in bed for long periods can make your brain associate the bed with frustration instead of sleep. If you're unable to sleep after a significant amount of time, getting up briefly and doing a calm, relaxing activity may be more helpful than endlessly staring at the ceiling. Understanding sleep stages. Let's explore what happens after you fall asleep. Sleep is not one single state. It consists of multiple stages. These stages repeat in cycles throughout the night. During different phases, the brain processes information. Memories are strengthened. Physical recovery occurs. Hormones are regulated. This is why fragmented sleep can leave you feeling exhausted even if you spent many hours in bed. Your body needs uninterrupted sleep cycles to fully recover. Think of sleep as charging your phone. Constantly unplugging and reconnecting the charger slows the process. The same thing happens when sleep is repeatedly interrupted. Risk factors for poor sleep. Certain factors increase the likelihood of sleep problems. These include irregular work schedules, excessive screen time, high stress levels, lack of physical activity, excessive caffeine consumption, alcohol use, noisy sleeping environments, medical conditions affecting sleep. Recognizing these risk factors is the first step toward improvement. Which of these might be affecting you? Take a moment to think about it. When to seek professional help. Occasional sleep difficulties are normal. Everyone experiences them. But persistent sleep problems deserve attention. Consider speaking with a healthcare professional if you experience ongoing insomnia, excessive daytime sleepiness, loud snoring, breathing interruptions during sleep, significant fatigue despite adequate sleep opportunities. Sleep disorders can often be identified and treated. Never ignore symptoms that continue for weeks or months. Your health is worth investigating. Building your personal sleep toolkit. Let's bring everything together. Imagine creating your own personalized sleep toolkit. Your toolkit might include consistent bedtime, consistent wake-up time, morning sunlight exposure, daily physical activity, reduced evening screen use, relaxing bedtime routine, stress management techniques, healthy nutrition habits, strategic caffeine timing, comfortable sleep environment. Notice something? Most of these tools are simple. None require expensive equipment. Most cost little or nothing. Yet together they can transform sleep quality. The secret is consistency. Small improvements practiced daily create remarkable long-term results. The compound effect of better sleep. Here's something fascinating. Better sleep doesn't just improve tomorrow. It improves every area of life. Better sleep can support better focus, better memory, better mood, better decision-making, better physical recovery, better productivity, better emotional resilience. Imagine gaining an extra advantage every day simply because your brain and body recovered properly overnight. That's the power of sleep. Final summary. Today we've learned that optimizing sleep isn't only about spending more time in bed. It's about improving sleep quality and sleep timing. Remember these key takeaways. Follow a consistent sleep schedule. Get morning sunlight. Reduce bright light at night. Exercise regularly. Create a calming bedtime routine. Manage stress effectively. Eat balanced meals. Use caffeine strategically. Keep your sleep environment comfortable. Seek professional help if sleep problems persist. Most importantly, understand that sleep is not a luxury. It is a biological necessity. Every night, your body works hard to repair, recover, and prepare you for the next day. Give it the opportunity to do that job well. Call to action. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with someone who struggles with sleep. Have you tried any of these sleep tools before? Which one made the biggest difference for you? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want more science-based health, wellness, and brain optimization content, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an upcoming video. Thanks for watching, sleep well, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.